How did Macklemore become financially free? We will be talking about his music and investments. Starting with some background, Macklemore, born Benjamin Haggerty, is a 39-year-old music artist and businessman growing up near Seattle, Washington. He started performing at a young age, being influenced by the likes of Michael Jackson and Criss Cross, eventually attending Garfield High School, showing more interest in music. Macklemore would start off his career as Professor Macklemore, releasing the Open Your Eyes EP in 2000. He would spend the next 12 years developing his craft, leading to great independent success, still making millions from high-selling albums like The Heist with Ryan Lewis. Through this, he fought with addiction, becoming a massive advocate for sobriety programs, creating purpose with his success. Macklemore put in years of work to get him to where he is now. Before we talk about his investments, we need to talk about his music and label. Going into music, Macklemore has released 8 projects throughout his career, of which 3 are studio albums. Along with solo work, Macklemore partnered with Ryan Lewis starting in 2009, which would contribute to both of their massive success in music. Although they are not a music duo anymore, they remain friends and capitalize on what they built together, like the massive hit, The Heist. Since that album is a massive chunk in his music earnings, I will be focusing on it because it has good data playing into his business. Just note that he has a loyal fan base buying tour tickets and participating in his other business ventures. For Macklemore's earnings from his album The Heist, I actually had a separate video on this about a month or 2 ago detailing the newest accomplishment of passing 3.5 billion streams on Spotify, making it only the second independent hip-hop album to do that behind XXXTentacion's Question album. On the album were smash hits like Thrift Shop and Can't Hold Us, which both are now certified diamond, equivalent to 10 million sales each. If you think those numbers are impressive, because they are, on top of this, he has done this all independently, meaning all earnings go back to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's pockets for having ownership. It took 12 years to get to the release of The Heist, working independently, which slowed down the process, but paid off big in the end. Of course, labels can be helpful. It's all situational based, and Macklemore had what he needed to grow independently, paying off with long-term ownership. With having 2 diamond songs, selling this amount just from one album, having ownership, that alone brought in millions of dollars straight back to Macklemore's pockets that can be used to grow elsewhere. Macklemore has made many moves when it comes to his investments, having a very diverse portfolio, so I will be focusing on some of the top moves made by him. Starting off, back in April of 2022, Macklemore joined the investment group in ownership of the National Hockey League team, the Seattle Kraken. Macklemore has a minority ownership stake into the team and was joined by famous ex-NFL player Marshawn Lynch in this investment. With this investment, Macklemore looks to make connections between hockey and music to build a larger community for the Kraken team. Even though this is a minority stake investment, this is a major move for Macklemore, as the team has been around since 1974, making them very established, but has new growth potential now in 2022. Another investment made by Macklemore comes also in the form of entrepreneurship with his golf apparel company, Bogey Boys. Bogey Boys was launched in February 2021 after Macklemore became passionate about golf in the years prior. The brand has released 3 seasons of clothing lines so far, looking to capture a retro stylistic approach not found in common golf stores. Bogey Boys does have a standalone location in Seattle that creates the thrift shop feel, and there have been pop-up shops growing across the United States. The company also has a major partnership with Nordstrom, which increases distribution. This is a big play for Macklemore because now he is building a brand, Bogey Boys, outside of the Macklemore brand while maintaining ownership. There actually was a golf tournament hosted in collaboration from both Bogey Boys and Kraken Hockey. The last major investment I wanted to talk about on Macklemore is his investment into the beverage brand Clean Cause. Clean Cause produces and distributes sparkling yerba mate infused beverages that promote natural, healthier living. What is interesting about this investment is that Clean Cause donates a percentage of profits to sober living partnerships and scholarships, which is in line with Macklemore and his purpose of helping others with addiction. This investment also has Macklemore as the creative director behind artistical development. This is an awesome investment for Macklemore because it promotes healthy products in line with his healthy lifestyle that is being sold in a growing health-conscious market. Overall, when it comes to Macklemore's investments, these were just a few major players in his portfolio with the most growth potential. He does have a wide array of investments, keeping him diversified and setting himself up for long-term success. This leads me to the question, what is next for Macklemore? As for music, he does plan on releasing his next studio album, Ben, in March of 2023. This will be an independent release as Macklemore knows the value of him staying independent while he continues to cash in on his previous success. For investments, he did recently join the Kraken team, so understandably a lot of time would be spent there. However, I think the biggest business Macklemore is looking to grow is with Bogey Boys, as once again he has full ownership of the company with lots of potential down the road. As new investments are announced, I will definitely cover them on my channel. What is next for Macklemore? Capitalizing on success made from retaining ownership. In summary, Macklemore has been building an empire since 2000, with the key word being ownership. He grew independently to become very successful in music, now having the second independent hip-hop album to reach 3.5 billion streams on Spotify. With the success he built from music, he has been able to diversify an investment portfolio to set himself up for long-term success, like with Kraken or Clean Cause. Now he takes on a newly owned venture with Bogey Boys and looks to revive that independent success now in the business world. Macklemore trusted himself and put in the work for 2 decades, now leading him to be financially free. And that is how Macklemore became financially free. I hope you found this video informational. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, as well as let me know who I should talk about next. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.